Earl the squirrel right here.
Vacanussi.
Bub, I'm happy you're back. You truly set a good party atmosphere here at CityWalk. Have a good day.
Okay guys, we're back at Universal Studios Orlando. It is time for the Halloween Horror Night 2023 update. Dead Coconut Club is opening today. Some new Easter eggs within the tribute store, new merchandise. On that note, it is time for the HHN outfit of the day. We're gonna go all the way back to HHN number 6. I do kind of miss the lovely design that they used to have in the back, like I survived HHN. But a lot of you guys have seen this shirt, right? A lot of you have never seen the hat, Journey into Fear. And then on the back it says Halloween Horror Nights 6. On that note, guys, you know the rundown. It is time to roll the commercial and then we'll head it.
This Halloween, stick this in your trick-or-treat bag. 4 nights of the wildest Halloween party of the year, with all new Halloween episodes of your favorite Fox shows. The Doritos Fox Halloween Horror Nights from Universal Studios Florida begin Monday, October 28th. Look for these displays wherever you buy Doritos.
We are back at the tribute store. It's time to go over some more little Easter eggs. Over here in the window, remember we reported that there was the Corn comic? The Corn comic got removed, I guess, to try to stop a hurricane, but you know, once it was out, it was too late.
Oh my God. Look at it!
So the first little Easter egg that we're going to be going over is going to be these little membership cards. So they all have little dates on them, and we'll talk about why they have those dates in a second. But it's going to say, official membership card. This card certifies that as a certified fan of Tribute Store Comic and all affiliated comic series, and is therefore entitled when purchasing a TS comic and special membership discount. There's all these different dates on it, right? So over here we have 2022, 98, then we're going to have 1999, 1997, 96, 2015, 95, 2007, 2006. The oldest one is going to be right here. It's going to be 1991. So 1991 was the first year of Halloween Horror Nights, Fright Nights, before they changed the name. At the end of the store, we'll see it ends with a card for 2023. There's the meaning behind all the dates here, is because those are for the years of HHN. Now they have the box here for the curator. We can see over to the left. Up there they have the curator model. But if you read the little advertisement, it's actually a lot of fun. So it says, when the wind whips and the door creaks, you are mere moments away from coming face to face with the curator. Known as some as the guide to all things terrifying, his visage will set your hair on end and keep you paranoid for what is to come. The mostly plastic model kit by the timeless Tribute Bottle Company adds to the ever-growing collection of things that bump in the night. Grab one today. And it's going to be glow in the dark. And then down here it says, not a real advertisement or product. Since we've walked through the store now, the characters up here are all the characters that you run into within the comic and who you run into within the whole shop. So it's all different characters from the comic. So the name of the little skull icon now is going to be Tribby. We officially know his name. So he's on all the covers, all the merchandise, and that's his name. Tribby. Time to head into the comic. Grave Consequences. Now they've added it. They've added the comic, the actual Tribute of Terror comic that we've been seeing throughout the entire Tribute store. What every single room is based on. You can actually buy the comic and read it. So we're gonna buy some. I don't know, should I get the mold today?
Kevin, get the mold.
Okay. Let's do it. All right, so let's read what it says. Collect them all. Frankenstein, the creature, the bride, and there's also the mummy in the next room. It says mostly plastic figure. Watch it be made right before your very eyes. Just arrived new mold. Tribute mold presents the bride of Frankenstein. The monster demands a mate. If you have a weak heart, this collectible figure is not for you. Brought to life by the means of electricity and metal, the bride of Frankenstein figure shall live again. This mostly plastic figure by the timeless Tribute Mold Company adds to the ever-growing collection of things that go bump in the night. Grab one today. And we have over here the team that brought you the Tribute Store. Buy yours today. We swipe the card. Time to make my very own monster. She's alive! She's alive! Oh God, she's just scolding hot. For $30, they have one of the best light up necklaces ever made, Halloween Horror Nights, and it's of Little Boo. Not only does his head light up, but the whole lanyard lights up. For $6, we have a Last of Us coaster. We have another one of the vintage glasses, Halloween Horror Nights 2023. You get an Infected, The Last of Us, and then you got a clicker right there. We got a Surfer Boy little visor. It says Halloween Horror Nights on the side, and then on this side, it looks like a little button, but it's like a patch. Got the Surfer Boy pizza truck on it. They also have a Funko Pop Demigorgon mask that you can get. You can't wear a mask in the park, but you can wear it at home, I guess. So now we're heading in this room. Let's go over the entire comic, the whole story behind this room. So we're gonna start over here, right? We have the curator as a biker. You can tell it's a curator by, you know, his green skin, but also kind of his like blind eye. This is all gonna be called pay up. Jim's Diner, a classic joint in a classic town. And what is that I hear? The rumble of motorcycles. The local gang is on their way to pay visit to old Jim. I have a feeling they may be in for more than just a fine cup of coffee and a slice of cherry pie. So you can see the little diner, you can see the motorcyclists cruising up, see them revving their engines, and here they come into town, and there's like a ghost face behind them. All right, so the biker gang shows up and it says, "Good evening, gentlemen." Then they put a close sign on when they enter in. Then we're gonna cut over to here where it's like 3D, right? So we see Jim's Diner, food, coffee, beer open 24 hours, and they have this wonderful design to make it look like it's part of the comic book. You have the leather jacket and a denim jacket. So you can see the biker gang heading into the diner. Like even over here, this moves. All right, so you come over here, it's the biker gang at the counter. It says, "How may I help you?" And the biker says, "So, you new here? I mean, where's old Jimmy boy at?" "Yeah, he didn't skip town on us, did he?" And then you're gonna cut to where the snack stand is. It's gonna be the counter for the diner. Once you pass the little snack stand, it says, "Hey, not exactly, you see. Jim is quite old, as I'm sure you are aware, and he has taken something of a vacation. He put me in charge in his absence. Now, what can I get you?" "I see. Well, here's the thing. We had a bit of an agreement with old Jimbo. You see, we come in here and get us whatever we want. Only his finest, you dig. In exchange, we don't wreck up the joint. Dear gentlemen, I know nothing of this arrangement, and I will gladly get you whatever you would like, but I'm afraid you'll have to pay." Then the biker says, "Maybe you ain't hearing us, friend. We get whatever we want, or we start trashing. I didn't think you realized who you were dealing with here. We live here by a certain set of rules, a code. We don't take no for an answer, dig?" Then the worker says, "Gentlemen, I hear you perfectly clear. I fully understand the rules that you live by. I have a bit of code on my own that's not too different than yours. I rather like your style, actually. It's rough and brutal. It builds character, adds some spice to one's soul. I quite like that. But as I said before, you may have whatever you'd like, but you must pay." "Hey, Pops, time for you to go." You see the gentleman's hat from behind the booth. "Are you deaf, man? Time to scram." Then it cuts to the little 3D element, right? And we have this guy dead here in the diner booth. And it's Jim. It's Jim from Jim's Diner. Jim's last meal was a Kraft grilled cheese, some tomato soup, I don't know what that was, and a chocolate milkshake. Now they have a jukebox here and it's playing Tequila, which is kind of a little nod to Pee-wee's, Big Adventure when he's in the diner after seeing Large Marge. They were coming to the end of the comic. All the bikers are freaking out saying, "He's dead." Well, gentlemen, I think it's time to pay up. And then you have the devil at the diner. And then you can see over here, he kind of like kills and takes the soul of one of the bikers because he's wearing the leather jacket. So they pay up, but with their life. The curator's saying, "Well, kids, looks like they all had to pick up the tab on this one. Crime may not pay, but these criminals certainly did." So the next video will show off all the story behind this. So also when you're kind of checking out, they will have the comic book. Another day we'll do a whole run through about all the little details and Easter eggs hidden throughout this comic book. One of my favorite little details, right? It's like this is still like the Boris area, so it's still like black and white, and then it transitions into like color, right? Like even the sign. Back to the streets this way. They didn't have to go this hard, but it's just little details like that that sets Universal apart from all other theme parks. So over here we have an advertisement. The Dead Coconut Drive-In Theater. All-night monster movie marathon. Witness countless hours of monster mayhem from the comfort of your car for one low price. They're going to be playing Revenge of the Red Planet. See all the vampires, werewolves, creepers, creatures, ghouls, ghosts, clowns, monsters, mutants, goblins, orcs, myths, zombies, aliens, and more. And make sure to stop by Millicent's Snack Bar. Again, Millicent used to be one of the Universal Monster makeup artists. Best snack in town. Contact today for group rates and parties. Here in Orlando, right, we love Little Boo. We worship Little Boo. He's kind of the icon of Orlando. There was an icon of Universal Studios Hollywood before Little Boo. A lot of people on this coast don't really know about him. It's the Log Bunny. When we were at Midsummer, we actually got to interview John Murdy, and that was the question I asked him. I wanted him to kind of explain the whole story of the Log Bunny for you guys. What is the story behind the Log Bunny?
Oh, Log Bunny. Oh, that goes back. Log Bunny we found on the back lot. There was a big wood pile of somebody was like ready to put him in a wood chipper, and it was a log, and he had two like little branches coming off, and we just laughingly joked and said, "God, that looks like a bunny." And people drop stuff at Horror Nights all the time, and it was the year when everybody was buying those bunny ears, and so we just stuck bunny ears on him and stuck him in the set, and he became like a celebrity over time.
Yeah.
So now he just moves around Terror Tram, and he's in a different location every night. and he becomes like, where's Waldo? But he's literally a log. That's all he is. Things we do to entertain ourselves, because when you're doing this, as long as we've done it, you know, you have to kind of come up with wacky stuff just to have fun with.
When you were at HHN Hollywood this year, look for the log bunny. It's a fun little like HHN Hollywood Easter egg icon.
We have added a bunch of new banners outside the Universal Studios store. The Black Cat, Never Go Alone, Chucky, the skull with the planchette. We got a raven, a clicker, another raven. Then we have another planchette and Vecna. And then one of the coolest parts of all the designs is the crystal ball with the universal arches in the middle of it. So we got some new candies for $5. You can get a witch finger lollipop. And there's also like a candy skull lollipop that you can get here at the main Universal store. They got a Hellfire wallet. It says Halloween Hornets down there, but then you get a Hellfire membership ID, Hawkins County, Indiana. And then on the side, you get some dice and then a chain for your wallet. This is like a back to school kit, $30 for the Hellfire Club. So you get 3 paper folders, 2 notebooks, 1 sticky note, and 1 notepad. Now when you're exiting the park, they have an advertisement for Peacock Halloween Horror. They have a thing for Get Outs, Five Nights at Freddy's, and the new season of Chucky. Let's pop into the Universal Studios store here at CityWalk real quick, see if there's any new HHN merchandise. $20, they have some new Hellfire Club socks. These are awesome. Look at this water bottle. Hawkins High Club, Hellfire Club. The whole battle is happening right there. Down on the back it says Halloween Hornets 2023. All the Hellfire Club merch is really good this year. $22. This is where you can like roll your dice. Roll for your life. Hellfire Club. And then it says Fireball him. $15 for some Hellfire Club patches. $25, they have like a leather wrist cuff. You got a bunch of new Chucky merch. $26, Wanna Play socks with blood all over them. It looks like the sweater that Chucky wears. $6 for this Chucky coaster. $18, you can cool yourself off with a Chucky fan. He wants you for a best friend. $45, they have this little wallet. Chucky covered in all the blood. There's blood on the back. It says Halloween Hornet. And then on the inside it has Chucky's, you know, sweater that he wears with some blood on it. $11 for some Chucky pins. $10 for a little lanyard pouch with Chucky on it. $15, they have a Chucky lanyard. It says Halloween Hornets on it. And then on the other side, it says Universal Studios Halloween Hornets. Those will be $15. $10, they have a Halloween Hornets little lanyard pouch. $12, this is gonna be the pin for the year. $15 for this patch set. And then for the lanyard, it's gonna say Halloween Hornets on it. It's gonna be $15. This pillow is so soft. It's in the shape of a coffin, $35. You have that design right there. Then some of the more spooky designs that's on a lot of the merchandise, but this is such a soft freaking pillow. You just want to hug onto this thing. It feels like a Squishmallow. It's as if like a Squishmallow was a Halloween Hornets pillow. That's how it feels. All right, $6 for this coaster. It's got Vecna overlooking the mansion. Halloween Hornets on the bottom. Then $12 for this vintage design, like old style glass with Vecna looking at you, giving you that side eye. $11. There's a Scare Zone pin set with Dr. Oddfellow right there. Now they have a Hellfire blanket. I like the black and white side. You got like the Demigorgon right there, the dice, the Hellfire skull. So $50. This is such a super soft blanket. Now one of my favorite things, the Studio Screamers are back. They're $18 a pop. These things are so much fun to collect. So I got to collect all 7 this year, but now there's like a special chaser. It's the Invisible Man when he's like see-through. So they have one Dracula, Little Boo, Invisible Man. There's also like Invisible Man unwrapped, Tiffany, Mummy, and the Usher. Now one of you guys gave me Tiffany and the Usher. Thank you so much for that. So I have 5 more to collect now. Now the little Scarecrow stock scavenger hunt has returned, but of Little Boo, and I'm digging it this year. It says Little Boo's Trick or Seek. Help find Little Boo. See a team member to participate. So we'll have to come back and do this another day. All right, now you can get the Minions popcorn bucket in here of Little Bob. This thing is adorable, but they have a whole new selection. $20, they have little Tim. He's like a little voodoo zombie teddy bear. His stuffing has come out. Then for $28, they have a Bob beanie. And then for $20, they have the Minion as the Mummy. $25, they have Franken Bob. Now you can meet him like this in other parks. We just don't have him in Orlando. $50 for this little kid sweater. It says Minion Monsters. Now for $20, they have a mystery set. So the chaser is gonna be little zombie Tim. The CityWalk store, they have this massive display. You have Vecna's house right there. And then Vecna creeping over here.
Okay, we're gonna take a little pit stop before we get to the Coconut Club.
Because at Twosome's Chocolate Emporium here at Universal Studios CityWalk, they have
a brand new Halloween milkshake. The one last year was pretty good. It had like a cauldron and like witch body parts and stuff in it. So let's see how this one is. It has like chocolate tarot cards, I think.
You do not need a reservation to get a milkshake. You need a reservation to eat in the restaurant, but the milkshakes are to the left. So they have the gift shop. You can buy chocolates and everything here. Here's gonna be the restaurant, and then over here to the left is gonna be the milkshake area. You can purchase the milkshakes when you're eating at the restaurant, but it's always easier just to get the milkshake here. There's places to sit off to the left.
There's a surprise tarot card reading. You'll just have to lick off that whipped cream and figure it out. I think it's the death card, which is good because someone got the death card the other day and then said, I'm going to the Halloween Horror Night. And I said, well, that explains a lot. We were thinking of making this a haunted house. Do you want to know how?
How?
It's a little scary. Can you handle it?
I'm ready, I'm ready.
You walk into the Emporium.
Okay.
All is as it seems,
Okay.
except there's no chocolate.
Oh my God,
Dun,
no.
dun, dun.
No.
Well, I do hope you enjoy your milkshake.
Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.
So now it's time for the special exclusive Halloween Horror Nights milkshake. It's gonna be the fortune teller shake, vanilla ice cream with a chocolate tarot card, apple pie, dulce de leche, cinnamon, bat sprinkles, candy crystals, and a whipped topping. This thing looks awesome and spooky. Apparently it sounds like there's a special tarot card for each shake. I've licked off the whipped cream. It looks like our tarot card is Judgment. Is that one? I guess that's fitting because I judge all food and drinks really hard. All right, let's see how it is. Interesting. You know, I've never been disappointed with a milkshake here at Tucson. They're all pretty decent. This one is about a 7 out of 10. It's like a standard vanilla milkshake. Then you get kind of a hint of kind of a caramelized like cinnamon apple. Imagine you put a scoop of ice cream on an apple pie. Just kind of get the leftover little bits of apple pie with the ice cream. So it's not overpowering with the apple pie flavor or cinnamon. It's just a vanilla ice cream. But then on the back end of your taste buds, you're gonna get a little bit of apple, a little bit of cinnamon. I'm gonna do like a 7 out of 10 on the milkshake. My favorite part was honestly the chocolate. The chocolate tarot card. Ooh, so good. I like that it's a different cup. You can only get it with the shake. I went to go wash up my cup and it changes colors. So you're drinking it, it's red. And then when you wash it out, it turns into the white color. When it gets cold, it turns red. All right, so we're gonna put the finger right there, and then when it gets warm, it should turn white. That is awesome. You also got one, but it's a different tarot card. I think this one says The World. We just hopped into Legacy Store, right, and get my little screamer, but for the little boo hunt, I cannot wait to do this. Little boo is inside the lie contraption. They also have a crate over here for Gerg the llama. I love these studio screamers so much. A little tip, we talked about this in an earlier video. If you buy a $300 Universal Studios gift card, they give you a free wand. If you're already gonna be spending money for HHN, I suggest buying this gift card. The gift card only works on merchandise though. The studio screamers are $18 a pop, so if you wanna collect all of them, you're gonna blow through the $300 gift card. But let's see what I got. Hopefully it's not Tiffany, right? We all know what happened with all those Chuckies that I got that one year. Is just like Chucky, Chucky, Chucky. Will we get the Invisible Man? So this is the packaging. Okay. One I don't have yet. Count the Dracula. Getting there, not a double. Now it is time to go to the Coconut Club. It is now almost 6 o'clock. Revenge of the Dead Coconut Club in 3D is opening. Let's go head over there now. Now, if you don't know where the Dead Coconut Club is, it's gonna be located right up here. Right when you're walking in, you're gonna have the theater over there, and then the Coconut Club's gonna be right up here. Now, we have a big announcement. Now, as you know, we've kind of been on a big battle with a guy who makes the drinks here for all of Universal. The Battle of the Bitters. Okay, so if you don't know what a bitter is, it's an ingredient that goes into cocktails, which is only supposed to be used in a very select amount of drinks. It's not supposed to go in every single drink imaginable. It really overpowers and destroys drinks instantly if it's not mixed correctly. So over the course of the Coconut Club drink menus, 11 out of the 17 drinks have had bitters in them, and they've just made them honestly revolting, and I've had to return many of these drinks. I want you guys to know we won. There are no bitters on the Dead Coconut Club menu. Not a single frickin' one. I cannot wait to try these drinks now. All right, there's quite a good amount of people here. It's lined up all the way back. The new sign looks great. Revenge of the Dead Coconut Club in 3D. You might recognize this truck, Earl's Tree Truck from Earl's Tree Farm from last year from CityWalk. But you look in here, you see a guy in a tuxedo, but then you look in the front and it's the Invisible Man wearing his 3D glasses. So I wonder how this is all gonna be lit up during the nighttime. You gotta show the annual pass.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, the smell of fog. All right, so we're coming in. I'm loving these giant busts with the massive 3D glasses. They got massive 3D glasses on Dracula. Here's the Monster Grand pictures, some chairs for a little photo op, and then look at Frankenstein with these massive 3D glasses. Everybody's just like crowding around looking at the bride of Frankenstein. All right, first up, we gotta go upstairs. Dead Coconut Club Drive-In Theater is up here. We got posters for the Creature, the Wolfman. Love all these old photos. The Mole People, Creature, the Invisible Man. I have this blinking sign showing the movie premiere. The Dead Coconut Drive-In presents Revenge of the Red Planet in 3D. They have now playing posters, and they have a whole photo up here. You can wear some 3D glasses, and you can actually watch some of the Universal Monsters films on the screen. We're trying to figure out what's the backstory, the meaning behind the 650 restored Coca-Cola cooler. What is it?
So the werewolf
was saying to Creature, like, if we're gonna have a 3D movie theater, spare no expense. I gotta have Coca-Cola. $6.50, we just get it. We get it. There's no question.
So the first bitters-free cocktail we're having here at the Revenge of the Coconut Club is gonna be the Ooze. New Amsterdam gin, lime juice, vanilla bean, kiwi, honeydew syrup with a tonic water. It's not bad. It's actually really good. It's like a kiwi Jolly Rancher. And you get a wide variety of flavors, but it works. It works somehow with that vanilla bean in there. Normally all the other drinks that this guy's made are terrible. I will say, good job. I would get this again. This is like an 8.5. Nice and refreshing. Taste the gin a little bit, but not too much.
Pictures up, people, pictures up. Quiet on set.
Yes, master. Roll sound. Roll camera.
Roll. Galaxy Gal, scene 1, take 1. Action!
Mr. Spaceman, bring us a dream, make him the cutest that we've ever seen. Give him some boots, a powerful rocket, a powerful one to put in our rocket. Spaceman, we're so alone, don't have no merchant to call our own. Please turn on your radar beam, Mr. Spaceman, bring us a dream.
Dracula, I have a question for you. I know you love your peace and quiet. What do you think about this riffraff happening here?
I think it might have a good tune.
Are there any dance moves that you know? Cursed items are no longer allowed near the bar. Now last time they had the overlay was the cursed coconut, so that's a little nod to that. Then we have our boy Earl the Squirrel right here. They're trying to do the math, I think, of how much they need. It says ask, double check with Phil. It looks like Phil has all the knowledge about everything. We have a little Taylor Swift Easter egg here. And over here by Revenge of the Dead Coconut Club sign, we have a little Easter egg for E.T. We have the speak and spell. So you gotta have the friendship bracelet.
We got Sucks Cocks in Hell, Exorcist. We got Hail Pazuzu, Exorcist. We got Good Guys, Chucky. And then we got Vecnussi.
What is a Vecnussi?
Vecnussi.
This is how people used to be when they would see the menu and see bitters all on it. We came, we saw, we left. But now there's no bitters. So please stay. The drinks here are good now. Back on this board, there's a Gerg was here, which is so good. And I'm guessing this is a lot of the creative team right here. They even have theming at the bathroom with Creature. This was actually used in the tribute store. I remember like Frankenstein I thought was in there. Then they have Creature's little seat from Monsters Cafe chilling next to the bathroom. This is from the Rocky Horror Picture Show, the tank. They have the octopus mixing drinks now. This is great. Over here is where the bride gets ready. This is awesome. It said the bride's makeup department. Here's a shot of the bride putting on makeup. Yes, friend. How's Frankenstein's monster doing? Is he doing good today?
Good, good.
Welcome to the Coconut Club.
Thanks for having me.
There's no bitters here.
Yay!
Would you like to read the plasma punch for us?
It has Bacardi light rum, lime juice, dragon fruit, pear syrup, and the bitter truth violet. Is that bitter?
It says bitters, but it's not a bitter. Don't worry. They tried to trick you. That is bizarre. In all the right reasons. Now the plasma punch is pretty decent. It kind of tastes like a Starbucks dragon fruit refresher. So I'm gonna do like an 8 out of 10. It's not as good as the ooze. Okay, now guys, we are back at home. Let's talk about the Coconut Club. It's incredible this year. It is so good. You have the Universal monsters roaming around and dancing. Whoever was the bride of Frankenstein was incredible. Just did a little bit of dance moves and movements. You were hilarious. And also the drinks, they are bitters free. The drinks are actually good. I was talking with all you guys that night and everybody agreed. The drinks are good because there's no bitters. Bitters should only be used in very select drinks. The next thing is we gotta kind of work on the mint. The guy loves to put in mint and cinnamon and just kind of everything, and it off puts all the drinks. So we got bitters and now we gotta worry about mint and cinnamon. So I highly suggest pre-gaming at the Dead Coconut Club. It's truly kind of a must-visit experience for HHN 32 this year. Go in, have a couple drinks, watch the American Sirens sing. I had one of the best nights ever for the opening night, preview night of the Dead Coconut Club. Now the American Sirens, I believe, are only on the weekend, I think. So if you do want to go see the live performances, go during the weekend. It's such a good time in there. So many wonderful little Easter eggs, and it's just beautifully done. The team did an incredible job, like always. I feel like this is like the best version of the Coconut Club that we've gotten so far because the drinks are good, the entertainment is amazing, the Easter eggs are great. It's just like a must visit. Now there are mocktails for kids, so you can bring your kids. The whole family can go and enjoy the whole little experience and uncover all the little Easter eggs. Now we will be reviewing more of the drinks, showing off more little details and story elements within the Coconut Club. This is just kind of my first little experience for opening night. But guys, I know I've kind of been MIA. I really haven't posted in like a week. We have literally just shot 9 videos in a row. So there's a lot of content coming for you guys, more HHN updates. We got some Universal Studios Hollywood stuff. I'm also gonna be flying out to California for Not Scary Farm, so there's so much happening. But guys, let me know down in the comments if you did get to go to the Coconut Club, what was your favorite drink? So on that note, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button, join the family.
We love the family.
Because I'm going to keep you up to date on all things Halloween Horror Nights and Universal Studios around the country. I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon. The Battle of the Bitters.
If you pull it out just a hair, right underneath it will have...